Hello, today's topic is named How Do Latinos Empower Other Latinos Here in the United States? I think this is an important topic because the Latino population keeps growing and at present is about close to 20% of the population here in the United States. And it's important because often Latinos don't take advantage of their strength. It's a population that's growing, it's younger. Latinos do many jobs that other people aren't doing or are retiring from. A lot of skilled laborers, right now there's a shortage of child care workers, and Latinos do a lot of these jobs, working in restaurants. And one of the reasons is that most people don't inform them of how powerful we are here in the United States. Most Latinos don't unite and push for changes in immigration law, in criminal law, in the media, in the courts, concerning getting jobs, retaining those jobs. So I think we need to put in an effort to empower Latinos and let them know. For example, a lot of times Latinos get stopped by the police, and the police, even though they have access to call an interpreter or could bring in somebody to interpret, ask questions of Latinos who don't speak English, and they use that evidence against them, even though they have them sign a piece of paper saying they're reading them their rights, or if it's a DWI case that they agree to, that they don't want to take a breathalyzer test, and often the Latino doesn't know what they're signing. In immigration, the things have gotten worse for Latinos. Immigration law used to be easier for people to enter this country and remain here and defend their rights when the people coming weren't from Latin America. Now, many people come from Latin America, El Salvador, Honduras, Mexico, other nations, and in Latino nations, and it's gotten tougher. Instead of working hard to ensure that immigration is easier for those people coming in, especially most of them don't have family here, Latinos aren't working together to make sure that we defend the rights and we empower them and give them more rights to be here present. Since I would say the last 20 years, it's easier to be detained by immigration. Now, most of the people coming in at the border are Latinos, and they don't even get a right to enter the country. They can use whatever excuse, if it's COVID or other reasons, or that it's backed up the deportation system, and they blame it on that there's not enough people to process the case. When in reality, there's very few ways for Latinos to enter legally here. They're not professionals coming from places like India. So they usually do work that's skilled work or unskilled work. And it's very hard for them to enter here. So we have to do more as a group, a group of Latinos to make it easier for people to enter legally, make it better for people to defend themselves when they're stopped by the police. One big step was getting driver's license, and it doesn't fix the whole problem, but it does make life a little easier for Latinos to go to work. In other areas, often they're abused by employers because they might be undocumented, and we have to make it possible that they're aware that they have defenses there, that they can report somebody who's not properly paying them, who hasn't paid them the right amount, who's withholding their pay. There's many defenses that they can take advantage of. The other thing too is you look on TV, and even though they say that they're pushing for more people of color, very few of those people of color that they're saying are being represented in commercials or movies are Latinos, even though we're close to 20% of the population. We have to push for people to be aware of all the hard work that we do, that we're good, law-abiding people, that if there was a way for Latinos to enter legally, they would do that. We can't keep making Latinos look like they're not worthy of having the rights that other people who've come before have. So I think we have to really work as professionals, as leaders, to empower the rights and give more defense to Latino immigrants, to Latino youth. Let them know that there's plenty of possibilities now for them to find a job. The shortage of workers is a proof. Another thing too is Latinos spend a lot of money. They buy products, they're a large consumer group. And because they're younger, they buy things that older people might not buy. And those are products that help keep this country going. So it's very important for leaders not just to worry about empowering people who are already lawyers to have a better benefit, or students who are already going forward, but the average Latino who might not have those benefits, who might not be ahead, they need to be pulled up from the bottom, not worry about the people at the top getting more benefits. I know that helps, but it's better to have more of us here legally, more of us who aren't going to jail, more of us who get the better paying job. And I think if we work together as leaders in our community, we can make that happen. Thank you.